and welcome back to another video by your girl King Tokyo. So before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the notifications bell so you don't miss any future uploads. So today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm working on a baby shower dress. I am revamping it, or I guess it's a revamp, or like customizing it, what I should say. So you guys seen the dress. Anywho, so she bought the dress. Excuse me. She bought the dress and it fit her, and then her belly grew and now the dress doesn't fit her. So I have the job of taking it apart somewhat. So it was a zipper. See if I can move this in. It was a zipper here that came. Right now it's pinned, but it opens wide. You guys will see it. But it was a zipper here, so I removed the zipper back there. And then the next thing I have to do is this lining right here. I have to remove this, but I don't want to remove it too much. I'm not going to unstitch it from the top. As you guys can see that, let's come in a little closer. I'm not gonna unstitch it right here because this has this skirt part sewn down to this. So I'm just gonna cut it really close and then hem it. But anywho, so now when that's gone, she'll have the white layer, which is a button up. She was so stuck on having her dress look different, and you know, I get it, because who wants to look the same like everybody else? Like I get dressed, so yeah, if y'all know, y'all know. Anywho, so she bought the dress, then she got the button up because she really wants like puffy sleeves. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to close the front button up. The front of the button up, I'm going to close that. I'm going to remove the button at the bottom because you're not going to see it. I'm going to close that up, and then for the back where I removed the zipper because she couldn't close it anymore, I'm going to add a stretchy panel to the back. And then for the top part, let me just lift it up. And then for the top part, she doesn't want the collar, even though I thought the collar and like everything, I thought like this style right here was cute. But she doesn't want it, so I'm actually gonna cut this off into the shape of the V-neck, so this will all be open, and I'm gonna do the same thing for the back. So it's gonna be a cute V-neck, button-up, puffy tulle dress. So it's December 4th. It's 7:22 in the morning. I got up around 7. Well, I really didn't sleep the whole night because Kari's been sick. So she has, you know, she wants me to hold her throughout the night, and I can't hold her and go to sleep. So, but anywho, my living room looks crazy because we're working on Kari's room. So most of the stuff had to come in the living room. It looks crazy. I just cleaned it off the table some because I realized that I don't have a sewing table. Let me sit. I don't have a sewing table. So I'm like, I need to clean off the table. And it wasn't that much in the table, thank God. But I'm like, I need to clean the table off so I have a place to sew. It's like I said, it's 7:22, and I'm gonna fit the girl again at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna fit her again. I'm gonna walk. Thank God she lives literally 5 minutes from me, like a walk down the block. I'm gonna fit her at 9 o'clock, but I did want to show you guys a dress. So I went ahead and I cut the V-neck, and I also cut the back, and then I tried it on her yesterday to make sure that it didn't pucker. That's one thing about revamping something and you're not taking it apart. You're using somebody else's measurements. So I'm like, I wasn't trying to have a lot of fittings, but I'm like, I'm gonna need to have a lot of, like, I'm gonna need to have as many fittings as possible, because I didn't take the dress and take it apart and do my own measurements. I'm using whatever measurements came with the dress. So I need to make sure that it's not puckering or not gonna have holes anywhere, like gaps and stuff. Anywho, let me show you guys the dress. Okay, so here's what the dress is looking like. She did mention that she wanted some white to show from, she mentioned that she wanted some white to show at the top, so that's what I did. So now what I have to do is I have to sew the neckline down. This is the back panel, right? I have to sew the neckline down. Once I sew the neckline down, then she has to put the dress back on, because this is the back. She has to put the dress back on so I know how much of this panel to bring in on her back. I did measure her, but I need to see it in order for it to work smoothly. Because if I don't and I just add it, it could pucker. And you want it to be seamless as possible. So yeah, that is what I'm working with.